Hi and welcome to another episode of Glebe TV. Festive time, it's here. Hope you're looking forward to it. Today what I'd like to do is talk a bit about our range of lights. I can honestly say that we've probably got the biggest collection of festive lights in South Leicestershire without doubt. And our main supplier is Noma, which has been renowned and around for many, many years. In fact, it has got established in 1939. So it's a really good company. Good quality lights, good value. One of their major innovations this year, which is a really useful product, the fact being that they're all LEDs now and they need a low voltage and they need a transformer. The transformer is as small as this now, would you believe? But the plus side of this is the fact it's got an automatic timer in. So if you want to start switching your lights on at 4 o'clock, say 4 p.m, they'll be then on till 8 p.m. and then that will happen automatically the following day and on until you switch them off. The other thing is, in fact, with this little button, there is a multifunction operation in it as well. So really, threefold: transformer for low voltage and safety, indoors and outdoors, automatic timer, inbuilt automatic timer, and also a multifunction switch. So it's a really great product and it's on all the LED lights now. Another useful bit of information, I certainly think so. People say, how many lights do I need for a 6-foot tree? Well, it's a bit like saying how long is a piece of string really. You know, do you want them densely? Do you want them thinly? So what they've done on the back of the box here is, as a guide, for example here, from 5 foot to 9 foot, they're actually telling you the number of lights or a recommendation. For example, 6 foot, 240, 8 foot, 480. Obviously you don't have to do that, but what it's telling you is it's giving you a good idea what sort of quantity will look really good on your tree. So very useful indeed. The other thing is, with the range of quantities that we're actually selling now, right from 40 to 720, the other useful bit of information on the back here is the fact that, first of all, it's telling you how many meters there are of lead from the transformer to the first light. And on all the lights that we've got, that is a standard 10 meters. And then it'll actually tell you the length of cable for the light, sorry. So for example here, this is a 480 set. So we've got, as I say, 10 meters of cable before bulb number 1. And then we've got just under 48 meters of cable for 480 lights. So as you can see from one of our display boards here, huge choice of colour and quantity. As I mentioned earlier on, there's 40s, 100s, 120s, 240s, 360s, 480s and 720s. So great choice. The other thing that I need just to reiterate is on the multifunction button there is actually a static option. So don't be afraid by multifunction. Please remember that there is a static option, as you can see with several of these two that are already on here. One or two new additions that I'd like to briefly mention. First of all, cluster light. As you can see, an awful lot of lights, 360 lights on a much shorter length of cable, but there's been a great demand for this product, so Noma have brought it out this year. Can be used for all sorts of things: fireplaces, hearths, I can't think, but sorry about that. You can even hang it around yourself if you like I'm doing, but I suppose it depends how merry you want to be. Anyway, great, very easy, but it does give that wow effect. Again, it is multifunction. For example, if you wanted to fill something, you get a lovely effect, just quite simply by the sheer volume of light that you can get in it. So that's a really useful, nice product. Cluster lights, again, come in several colours and are multifunction and static. The range of Novelty battery lights has increased again. Lots of pretty little things, the children like them in particular. Again, the useful thing is 8 hours a day will last you 30 days. And again, there is a timing mechanism within there, and multifunction and static. So quite useful for somewhere that is inaccessible with power, or again, children's bedroom ideal. but there are small sets up to 100 lights if you want to put them outside on a tree that's inaccessible from power. So huge range there of battery operated lights. Another new product to us is what we call the compact light. Basically it's a cross between the standard ordinary light and the cluster light, simply where you've got less cable but a long length of cable with more lights on. For example here, 720 lights on 21 meters of cable. For that wow effect where possibly you're not using a lot of decoration but you want a lot of light on a tree, then ideal for that. Again, low voltage, so can be used indoor or outdoors. Snowing icicle lights. I know they've been around for quite a few years, but the plus side here this year is we've had so many requests, we need it longer, we need them longer. Well, now that is available. As you can see, lots of lights, LEDs again, multifunction, low voltage, and the range from a 240 set, which is going to actually give you a cable length of 5 meters at 240, up to 720 set, which will give you a 15.5 meter length of light. And that again is plus the 10 meters of cable before the first bulb. So, you know, 15.5 meters is 50 foot. So that's just a good frontage for any house. So really, that's a brief outline of our range of lights this year. Of course, we've got lots of other bits and pieces of great interest to light the inside or the outside. And if you want any more advice, just give us a call or drop us a line or come in and have a chat with us. Have a good season.